What's up in War Eagle, everybody? It's your guy, Ike Jones. We are back with another Fireside with the War Rapport, brought to you by Golden's Cast Iron. We are out here in the correct weather by the Golden's Cast Iron Fire Pits. Had a great meal brought to you by Vintage 2298. And I have the illustrious pleasure of sitting down with three of the coaches from Auburn's women's basketball team. Well, three of the staff, because I mean, Tracy not really like a coach, so you know, I ain't gonna call her a coach, but three of the staff from the Auburn's women's basketball team. Right here with us tonight, we have Miss Tracy. You know what I'm saying? Tracy's my friend now, y'all.
Oh,
she's my
we
friend.
are friends. Oh.
You know, yeah.
What are we?
You don't ever remember my name, so you can't be my friend
We
until
know
you
you
start
remember her
remembering my
name as many times as you ask.
I mean, I tried to ask her name. We have 42 different pronunciations of Ketara's name that we're going to have throughout the night, and we're just going to randomly call her different things just to see which one of those triggers her the most. But yeah, we got Tracy right here. We got Coach D and we got Coach Ketara with us tonight from the Auburn's women's basketball staff. Ladies, how y'all doing tonight?
Good.
Well, I appreciate y'all taking a little time to talk with us about all things. Please ignore the people off the set right now that are being silly. Don't look up. Yeah, we don't focus.
I'm looking at
me.
you.
Thank
Yep.
you. Thank you so much, Coach. Let's start our conversation tonight. I'll kick you one of the workout, grill out, chill out thing, because all of y'all are former players. All of you played basketball before. I asked Coach Jay this when I had the opportunity to interview her. I'm gonna ask. We're gonna start out the gate. Do y'all still work? She said y'all were the ones that. Well, you don't be working out there. She's like,
I'm on that clock.
Yeah, she's working. I've been to the practice. I haven't seen y'all out there doing like any of the stuff, but y'all still like active in playing basketball or any of that stuff?
Playing basketball, no. I will probably pop my Achilles at this point in my life because I'm that out of shape. But I am an avid Peloton rider.
Okay, I have a Peloton as well.
Oh, really? You need to be my friend.
Okay, we'll
I'm going to beat you.
You will do what?
I'll beat you.
Oh, you will? No, that's not a... Listen, I'm not even going to pretend like... I probably ride my Peloton once a month.
Oh, yeah, no, definitely. That's easy.
Yeah, I don't...
Piece of cake.
I don't have the opportunity to ride my Peloton very often. I get on there every now and then, so yeah. But we'll make sure we get the Peloton information before we get up out of here.
But I really don't want to go with no amateur, though. You got to get your weight up.
Coming at you hard.
I'm just saying.
All right, so it's been fun. Thank y'all so much for tuning in with this episode. Just out the gate. That's what we doing?
That's how competitive we are.
Competitive.
I mean, I don't care about you. Like, why you got to put me down?
I'm not putting you down. I'm just saying you got to step it up.
Okay, all right. Coach Ketara, what are we doing over here to keep yourself in shape, ma'am?
I really don't work out. I may go out there every now and then and, you know, block my shine shot or make honesty mad. I did that a lot last year, but this year, you know, we got a great practice squad that, you know, gives them the business sometimes, but, you know, they get the best of them, the practice guys.
So you don't, like, outside of practice, you don't do anything else? You just sit around and you just sleep?
Yeah, sleep. That's my sport right there, sleeping.
Okay. Competitive sleeping. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. Tracy, what about you? You know what I'm saying? You
I haven't, honestly, I used to play pickup in the summer with like the men's staff.
Okay.
But I stopped because my nails cost too much and I was breaking them pretty frequently. So it's been about a year or so since I've done that. But yeah.
All right. Don't want to break a nail. Not gonna. So when I challenge Coach Jay to the shooting contest, none of y'all are gonna be in that.
I mean, I'll shoot. I just won't run or jump.
Which one of y'all shoots the best out of you three? And we'll throw in Savannah in that, and then we'll say Coach Jay. Out of the 5 of those people, who's the best shooter?
Savannah.
So that's who I need to beat is Savannah.
Yeah.
Got you. All right.
But she plays every day. She's in shape.
Yeah, I haven't played basketball in this calendar year. So.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Listen, man, I'm old and I'm out of shape and I own that.
I hear you.
It is what it is. You know, you get to a certain point in your life, you're like, you know what? You're going to die anyway, bruh. So, you know, just
have fun while doing it. No, yeah, all right.
Drink bourbon and live your life. Anyway, we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about all the things that you all are doing for Auburn's women's basketball. For the people who don't know, what are your roles? And we will start down there and we'll work our way back. What is your role with the team?
So assistant coach is my title, and then I just added recruiting coordinator. Do you want me to go into like details of like?
I mean, what do you do? Yeah,
I coach the forwards. So Taylin, Kiana, Caitlin, Duhan, and Celia. I coach the big guard. We call them big guards. Coach Day put me over blobs. So that's pretty much.
Put you over what?
Blobs, baseline out of bounds. Sorry.
Okay, I was like, what? Who is you calling people blobs on the team? That's mean.
So that's pretty much my role in recruiting, of course. You know, that's number one for us.
Okay. Coach D?
I am associate head coach and offensive coordinator.
Okay.
I also do our zone offense, and I coach the post players. So I coach Oyendamala, Savannah Scott, who we call Scotty, Tamaya, Thurman, and Kaya, who can kind of go back and forth between both me and Coach Ketara.
Okay. And Tracy, what's your job besides answering all the text messages from me like, hey, can I pull up at practice today?
All right, so I have a long title.
Okay.
I don't got it memorized.
Director of Public Relations, Events, and Operations.
Okay.
So basically, I do a lot, but I'm our alumni engagement director, our donor club director. I oversee an IO for our girls. I do a lot of our public relations stuff, our community relations, a lot of stuff for Coach J as it pertains to all of her speaking engagements and her calendar stuff and getting her where she needs to be. So yeah, that's my day to day.
Okay, that's what's up. It sounds like a busy job. It sounds like a job I could not do.
Yes.
Listen, I worked in jobs that have nothing to do with what we're talking about, but this is just me talking off the top of my head. I probably shouldn't have wine when I do these. I'm gonna start rambling a lot. But like, dealing with the public on a consistent basis is something that's not my thing. So I commend you for being able to do that on a consistent basis. Let's talk about, at some point in time, well, you never played for Coach J, but you two both did. What was it like for you all to experience playing for Coach J? And then how different is it being a coach under Coach J?
I started the last question.
Coach D. Coach D, go ahead. What you got?
So I played for Coach J. It was 2006 when I got to Texas A&M. That's how old I am. So it would have been 2007, 2008.
You're still very young. Go ahead, continue.
So 2007, she came my sophomore year, and she was a lot like Coach Ketara, actually, for us as players. She did the blobs and the slobs, baseline out of bounds, sideline out of bounds.
I'm good now. I'm caught up on the lingo, so now we're not talking about slobs and blobs on the court. So
yes. She did a lot of recruiting, but she was also kind of like that sounding board for us as players. Like, she was the one we were able to go and talk to and get advice from, and she was just always helpful and, caring and just, cared about us outside of the sport. And so that was one of the things that really attracted me to her, because like outside of basketball, she knew more about me than anybody else did. And I felt like that was very personable and that she actually cared about me as a person. So that's what it was like playing for her. Now coaching under her, I'm kind of seeing her like in a different role from who she was for me as when I was a player.
Right.
And a lot of times, she's still like, she can get us in check. Like, even though we're grown, we think we're grown and, we got mouths on us, clearly, all of us. And she'll give us that look and we know when to shut up. Because we have that much respect for her. But we know that she cares about us and she's always there for us. So It's been a cool experience.
Okay.
So I played for Coach Jay at Mississippi State. I was actually part of their first recruiting class at Mississippi State. So from 2013 to 2017, and kind of similar to Coach D, she's always been like that second mom for me. When I got to Mississippi State, I was very homesick. So I had a very hard time adjusting to being away 9.5 hours away from home. And I had like this whole spill where I went home and then came back. But when I came back from home, I still had like a hard time adjusting. Coach Jay took my behind to church. She was like, "You going to church?" So she took me to church. She was kind of, not kind of, but she was there for me, during that hard time. And then, like I said, she's always been that second mother to me. Always cared about me and my teammates outside of basketball. Always fed us, always made sure we were good.
She did feed us, yeah.
So,
I mean, she said she's cooking is her thing, so that
she
sounds
did
about
feed
right.
us. It was the mac and cheese with the shrimp.
absolutely. Mac and cheese with the shrimp, the barbecue, everything. So
Mac and cheese with the shrimp. I know what I'm asking Coach Jay to make me when I go
That,
to.
yeah.
every time.
And, her being a black woman and us being black women and black young ladies at that time, she could relate to us. So, that was big for me and going to Mississippi State. And then, like Coach G said, as our boss, we see her in a different light. She keeps us in check, but she also, trusts us. Like, she gives us a lot of responsibilities, even as myself being a first year assistant coach a couple years ago, like giving me responsibilities that, I never thought I could do. She's always believed in me as a coach, and so, we love Coach Jay. They know her as Coach Jay. We know her as Coach Harris.
Okay. Awesome. So you haven't had the dichotomy, so we're not going to do that. But what I do want to talk about, because I actually did not ask this earlier, where are you all originally from? I know you from Birmingham, 205 right here. You know what I'm talking about? But where are y'all originally from?
I'm from Temple, Texas, so it's like centrally located, like two hours from Dallas, 45 minutes from Austin, 3 hours from Houston.
Okay.
So that's where I'm
That's a long
from.
name. That's a long
I know.
And I'm from Houston, H-Town.
Okay.
All day.
All right. So
H-Town, stay down.
what kind of transition has it been like for you all to be? Because, I mean, listen, collegiate career, Mississippi State, small town type of situation as well. Texas A&M, I mean, College Station's not really a big town, but still very different from Auburn. And I'm going to ask you, I'm going to start with you, Tracy, because you're from Birmingham and you played here at Auburn. What was the transition like for you? Because, listen, again, I'm from the Birmingham area, right? And, we who are from Birmingham, we're like, Birmingham ain't that big a city, dog. It's like, we feel like it's kind of a small town when you're from there.
Yeah.
But then you come to Auburn and you're like, oh.
This is a small town.
Yeah, this is, there's nothing here.
Yeah.
So what was that transition like for you coming to be in Auburn? And now, as an adult in Auburn, what is that like?
Needless to say, I've been here for a long time. But honestly, the transition wasn't that bad for me because my sister played here. And so she's 2 years older than me, so we played 2 years together. So like, I was actually telling McKenna this the other day, like, I used to come here for spring breaks. I didn't go to the beach because that's where high schoolers were like trying to go and hang out with college kids. Like, I came to a college town because I just came and spent the time with my sister. So when I got here, I actually knew people. And so at that point, it was easy for me to come here and
That
adjust.
sounds like Mike G, by the way. Mike G's older sister was here. He used to come down. Like, that's how I met Mike. He used to come down here and be with his sister all the time on campus. Yeah.
There you go. It was an easy transition, though. It wasn't hard. And then, with my mom being a single mother, I wanted to make it easy on her to be able to travel and see both me and my sister play.
Okay.
So that was kind of part of why I chose to come here, aside from just
But, okay, so now, outside of the fact that you work here, adult life in Auburn.
Yeah, it's hard.
Okay, so like, all right, so we're gonna bring you ladies into this conversation because you didn't have collegiate life in Auburn. Like, all you know is the adult life of Auburn. Like, what do y'all do when you're not being a coach here in Auburn, Alabama?
We make our own
Yeah.
fun. I mean, if like you said, College Station's a small town, Starkville's a small town, Auburn, Alabama's a small town. So one of the best things I learned about as being a college student was how to make your own fun. So wherever we were as a team was where the party was. That could be in the dorm room. That can be at an empty bar on Northgate in College Station. That can be at Coach's house. that can be anywhere. So we pretty much do the same thing here.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
We really only hang out with each other.
Okay. So here's I want to know what is the genesis of the nickname of your group here. Thick and Thin. That's what I heard. I heard y'all call yourselves Thick and Thin. Is it because you stick together through all the tough times?
Sure, that's the PG version.
That is, yeah.
We'll go with that.
We'll go with that. Well, I mean, what's the audience?
That's half the definition.
Oh, okay.
We'll go with that.
So who came up with the name? And who did you all just
Came
call?
up with
I
it.
can't even remember.
I can't
Is,
believe it.
Was it?
is
It
that
might
something
have
that
been
other
Dan.
people call y'all too? Is like, where's Thick and
Oh,
Thin?
no, they don't know it's by
That's just
then.
internals.
That's us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
Nobody else better call us Thick and Thin.
Oh well, I didn't say it. I don't even know I don't even know what we're talking about right
Yeah,
now.
it's
That's
all
not a real
good.
thing.
It's
We're
all
gonna edit
good.
that out of the thing. We can have that conversation right there. All right, let's shift and transition a little bit. So, any of y'all like to, like, hobby wise? So you say you don't really do anything around town, but like, what do you do for fun? Like, if you could go and do whatever? Like, what do you enjoy doing?
We start with me?
Yeah, I'll start with you, Tracy.
Okay. I'm a person that enjoys solitude, unfortunately. Well, not really,
Well, I'm about
unfortunately,
to say,
but I really do enjoy my own time and space. I was a fashion major, so I sketch and draw a lot and still like make clothes and stuff like that. Either that or I like shopping for like small knickknacks
Oh,
and
we
stuff
got
like
we got to
that.
get into the shopping
And,
situation.
Like going to like, well, I don't shop for the stuff that they shop for.
Don't say that, baby.
So like
You came shopping with me?
I will, yeah, but I didn't buy anything. But like I'll go to not Whole Foods. I'll go to like to World Market and like walk around and see because I like international foods a lot,
Okay.
and that's like what I like to cook that instead of like soul food. Honestly,
Did any of y'all have the elk? Did y'all?
I
eat
did.
that?
Yeah.
It was really good.
Okay.
It tastes like beef. I mean, I liked it.
Okay. All right. But
Tender.
International foods, you like the different flavors and all that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay. You ladies, what do y'all enjoy doing outside of, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm
What's
gonna have
your-
to agree with Tracy. We both Geminis, so I like to be by myself. My room is my
was that a
peace.
Gemini quality, but being by
I
yourself?
mean,
I don't know.
we
we
understand each other.
Yeah,
Okay.
we here.
We get each other. We see each other.
We good.
Okay.
I like being by myself. I like me time, laying down, watching TV.
What's your current, like, you're a binge watcher type? You just like want to sit down and like,
I wouldn't call myself a binge watcher, but I like a lot of reality TV shows.
oh, yeah. All right. Reality TV. All right. Cool.
I'm in the streets. Like
In
if
the
I'm,
streets. So
yeah.
like you gang related activity?
No. Hey now. No, but like I mean, it depends on the moods. I can stay in my house. I can come home on a Friday and not leave until Monday morning. But if I'm up to it, I'm at concerts or
Okay. What's the
at
last
lounges.
concert that you went to?
Last concert
glad
was
you asked.
Beyonce.
Okay. Where did you go see her?
Renaissance in Houston.
Okay.
In Houston. Life-changing experience, of course.
All right. How many different sequined things did you have on during this concert?
I had on sequins pants and a feather top. Now, funny story about that. When I left my mom's house and came back to Auburn, my brother called me the next day and was like, all your Beyonce remnants are around the house because, of course, it was sequins on the floor, feathers all around the house. And so he was a little upset about that.
So it looked
But
like a bedazzled bird got beat up in their house. Got
I wouldn't say bird. You know, I don't really like that analogy. But
What else
yeah.
has feathers that we go talk with?
I mean, I don't know. Something else got feathers deep.
I don't know what other animal you've seen with feathers, but hey, whatever it is. Okay,
But
that's
yes,
cool.
it was a good experience.
I mean, so that sounds about right. You're from Houston, Beyonce. You guys Beyonce folks too? That you're not a Beyonce fan?
I mean,
Yeah.
I listen to her, but I'm not like a fan like Coach D.
Tough crowd.
Sorry.
She still loves us though, so it's
Yeah.
I mean, you
She bought us
guys don't have to
shirts,
listen
you
to
know?
this.
I try to make them Beyonce fans. So like, when Beyonce released her box,
this is
I bought
completely
them boxes.
outside of the conversation. I have to know this because I know too many people that are high folks. Why do y'all feel like everybody has to love Beyonce? Like, why do you
The
wanna,
talent. I mean, there's nobody like her.
Facts. There's nobody like LeBron
Right,
James.
so you have to
Everybody
be
ain't
a
gotta
fan
be a
of
LeBron
that.
fan.
I mean, I'm not saying you have to like love her, but you have to respect her.
Yeah.
Okay, she respect. Cool.
Right.
All right. Y'all respect Beyonce?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
In the
respect what she
conversation,
do.
we can move
Yeah.
on. Great. Wonderful.
That's hard
Who do
to
you
do.
like to listen to over there?
My man, Chris Brown.
Oh, Lord, you and Honesty just having
That's
Chris
my
Brown. You and An just sit around listening to Chris Brown together?
I don't know what she be doing, but I listen to Chris Brown. That's my man.
Oh, that's your man. Okay. Does he know that?
Yeah, he know.
Yeah, okay.
She doesn't
Wonderful.
care about his past.
I don't.
Ooh, we not getting into that. Tracy, what do you like to listen to?
Either I've been on the like binge of like Christian R&B and Christian rap lately, but
Okay.
typically I'm R&B, Jasmine Sullivan.
Christian
vibes.
R&B and Christian rap. Talk to me. Who
Yeah,
you listening
Tracy.
to?
Mike Teasy is my guy.
Mike Teasy. I don't even know who
That's
that
my
is, but
Christian
that's
rap
what's up.
go-to. If I'm listening to Christian R&B, it's probably V Rose or Marie Love.
Okay, V Rose I have heard of. All right, that's what's up. Okay, a little mix in the flavor there. I like
I'll
that.
share my playlist. Katara
Yeah,
has
she
it.
put us on.
Yeah, I have that playlist too.
It's
I
bomb.
listen to it. Yeah.
That's what's up. All right. Okay, so let's talk about. I don't want to get into y'all's personal lives because it's just not anything that we really.
I mean, you can. It ain't much going
yeah,
on.
we-
Yeah.
Not with
Ain't
us.
much going on right
A short
here.
conversation.
There's your answer.
So if you see these guys on social media, apparently they're open to. Y'all get in. Y'all get.
Yeah,
It happens a lot?
definitely. Not, yeah, I mean, not open though. I mean, I'm
Yeah,
not
I'm not
open to
open
that.
to
no.
Oh no, I'm
Yeah.
just saying. Well, I was kidding about that.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
saying-
I was making sure that was out there. Don't hit me. Don't slide in my DMs.
But I'm saying, does
Yeah.
that happen to y'all a lot? You get approached pretty frequently. What is okay? So let's talk. What is that like being on the road? You know what I'm saying? Like as just out there with a bunch of I don't know. There are definitely male fans of the sport. Like, what is it like for y'all to be out there amongst that? Is it tough? Y'all get bothered all the time, like, you know.
You want to play one-on-one?
Oh yeah, I hate that one. I hate that. I hate that.
Or I've heard height ain't nothing but a number.
Yeah.
What?
I've heard that before. It's
I
awful.
didn't know what who people's.
I can post you up.
Yeah.
I hate that one.
I hate that.
I hate that.
It's so awful. It's corny, cheesy.
All right.
And usually it's the ugliest, shortest
Wow.
fellows that
Wow.
say the weirdest things.
That's that's awesome. Okay. All right. Well, you know, I don't even really like. I don't even really want to know. I don't want to know what the weirdest thing anybody has said to you, because that height ain't nothing but a number is so new and ridiculous.
Yeah, it's
that
not
we'll
good.
just leave that as the weirdest thing that has been said to you.
Yes.
Okay, so let's talk about the transition though. Players into staff. What's been the toughest challenge for you in trying? Because here's why I'm going to ask the question. I'm going to preface the question with this. It's tough when you know how to do something, right, and trying to impart that into someone else. You know, I know you don't have any on court responsibilities. So we're going to start down here with this question, but I do have a question I want to come to you with here in a minute, Tracy. But what's been the toughest part about being a player and then now trying to be the coach and transitioning into that life?
I could go. For me, I think because of my age, being like kind of close in age with some of them, letting them know like I'm not your friend, like having to establish that respect and trust from them, like that has been hard for me, even as a GA. Just kind of letting them know like I'm your coach, I'm gonna be there for you, I care about you, but like I'm not your friend. Like we not cool, all that.
I ain't none of your
I
little
love
friends.
you. Yeah,
I
I'm
got
not
you.
your friend.
Got
Type.
you.
That's been the hardest for me, especially like early in my like getting into coaching part.
Okay.
For me, it's like understanding that how they think right now is how I used to think. But because I'm looking at it from hindsight, I have a clearer view. And so trying to get them to understand where I'm at now in my thinking process when it comes to the things that they have to do and how to be a successful collegiate athlete. But being able to do that as a player. If I knew then what I know now, one, I would have been a better player, and two, I would have had a better experience.
Right.
And so trying to kind of bridge that gap of, hey, like I know what you feel like that used to be me. Like
Right.
I'm not saying your feelings aren't valid, but if you look at it from this perspective, you can get through it a lot easier.
Okay. So Tracy, again, you don't really have the on the court type of relationship with the players, but like what I do want to know is like, what is it like for you? Because I'm a person, like I cover the sport, right? But like every time I go to a practice and to a game, I want to be like out there like, yo, like I want to jump in and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you get like that when you're,
Absolutely. They hit me at the table all the time. And I try to like stay in my lane because I'm like, okay, you're not a coach.
Yeah.
But like, it's frustrating because it's like, at the end of the day, you love the game.
Right.
But
She's a life coach.
Yes, I am definitely an off the court, behind the scenes type person, which is why I've never really wanted to get into coaching, because I have a really soft side. And
Me too, girl.
I like to try to, I'm a nurturer.
She's like, I know.
I'm a nurturer by nature. So like, my relationship with the kids off the court is very uplifting and like supportive and woo, it's okay.
Yeah.
So I mean, I enjoy that aspect
they need
of
that.
it.
They need somebody to like soften. It's like, all right.
Right.
Coach,
But I
Coach D
enjoy
is
that
like,
part
yeah,
of it.
because I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah, they need that.
Somebody got to do it. It ain't gonna be me.
Reinforcement.
It ain't gonna be
They
me.
need that.
I enjoy
Balance.
that part of it. So yeah, I mean, there are times where I'm like, they'll walk by and I'm like, hey, like you seriously, like you got to pick it up or get out your feelings or whatever. But I never try to intervene when they're talking because I don't want to get yelled at either.
Okay. So I asked Coach Jay about this, the trip overseas, right? Because listen, let's be clear. Again, you all were college students at one point. You were on the trip overseas with the team as a player, right?
I took one overseas. I took the same trip that we just recently took.
Okay. Have you done an overseas trip as a player?
No, what's weird is my incoming freshman year was the year our team went, and at that time, incoming freshmen couldn't travel. So that's how old I am. I know, but the team went over.
That's how old I am.
The team went
like a
overseas,
baby. Like,
and
what are
us
you
three
talking
freshmen had to stay back on campus.
Wow.
So I missed it.
Okay, so what was the experience like having, like, because Coach Jay was like, she's got an amazing staff that helped keep all of the, so you all were the extension of Coach and trying to keep that whole group corralled and good group, whatever, but like, what was that like being over there and kind of being like a chaperone, really?
I don't think we had any issues. Like,
We had
surprisingly,
fun.
we got a great group. Like, they didn't do anything crazy. They enjoyed themselves.
I mean, Tracy went and ate with
Yeah.
them a lot.
Yeah, we
and-
went. Me and Marshawn tried escort. Me, Marshawn, Kate, Mingo, and Carson tried escargot. And then me, Marshawn. No, not me, Marshawn. Me, Kate, Mingo, and Carson went to the Picasso Museum. So I mean, like we had I think everybody had like groups of kids that
groups of
know.
kids. And
everybody
Marshawn
went
was in
on
my group
journeys with.
at the lake. Marshawn was outside.
She was
in
outside
Europe,
for
okay,
real.
she was doing everything. But
Okay.
it happened organically. It
Yeah.
wasn't like forced or anything like that. Like if we were doing something, we let them know if they wanted to tag along. They did.
Okay. And so, according to Coach Jay, you're the shopper of the group. So were you leading all the shopping expeditions, and you was like, "This is where we need to go." You was getting everybody
Exactly.
together.
Yeah, I was making Chanel appointments weeks in advance to make sure that we can get into the Chanel boots. I had already, like when we said we were going on this trip, I'd already started saving my money because I knew that the next time I went on a European trip, I was going to buy a Chanel bag. It was like a dream bag for me. So we made appointments. We were running around Galleries Lafayette, almost late to stuff. But yeah, like we did some damage.
All right, ladies. It's been a great conversation. I've enjoyed it very much. I want to ask you all, as far as aspirationally, like, do you want to do more things in coaching? Do you want to? You said you don't want to be you don't want to do the coaching thing, or you can't see yourself right now doing that. Let's just put it that
Not
way.
at this moment because I feel like I have my hands in a lot of stuff.
Okay.
That I kind of want to continue to see through, but. Crazy enough, I've been getting the question a lot this year, so I kind of need to pray on it because I feel like God's trying to talk to me, and I'm not really sure what direction this is going. But I mean, right now, I'm good where I'm at.
Okay. All right. Aspirationally, you guys, you see yourself coaching for, you're gonna make a career out of it. You're gonna be out here with the ladies making it happen.
I mean, it's funny that she said that because if you would have asked me before I got here if I ever wanted to be a head coach, the answer would have been absolutely not. But after being here and getting a taste of being able to do it last year and with Coach Jay giving me the amount of responsibilities that she's given me, it made me realize that I could do it and I could be good at it. So eventually I want to be a head coach.
Okay.
I'm not at the level right now or in the process of thinking about being a head coach right now. Maybe in a couple, 5 years, maybe.
You want to continue coaching though,
Absolutely.
right? Like you love doing it.
I love it. Like Coach Jay said, we got an amazing staff. I love the kids. I love relationship building with them. So absolutely.
Okay. All right. Well, hopefully we'll have you guys here at Auburn for a while. You won't run out of here too quickly. Last question I want to ask you guys is just about this team, right? This collection of players that you have this year. What makes this team different from previous years that you've coached, and what should Auburn fans expect to see from this team? And I will start with you down here. We'll work our way back this way.
Sorry, what was the question?
What makes this team different?
She had too much to drink. But that's enough for you.
What makes this team different?
Yes, what makes this team different, and what should Auburn fans expect to see from this team?
I can say the players that we got this year, a lot of them can play multiple positions. So we're not just stuck with like one kid that's strictly a point guard or strictly, is a 4 player. We got a bunch of kids that can play multiple positions. We got experience. I can say that.
What should you expect? What brand of basketball are you guys trying to put out there on the floor?
Hard-nosed, physical, and aggressive.
Okay, she's like, I got it. This
and
is
tough.
Coach D, talk to me. What we gonna see?
I would say our team isn't perfect by any means, but they buy into what we're trying to do. But one thing that really stood out to me most recently with our players is, Monday we didn't have a really good practice. We showed it to them on film, what that looks like, and they responded. And I think that just shows the level of buy-in, that they want to be good, that they understood they slipped up and they got better from it and learned from it. And I think that that's what's going to separate us from any team we've had here in the past.
Okay. Now, Tracy, again, I know you're not out there making it happen, but you watch the day-to-day of this team. What's from your perspective, what makes this team different?
I'll say the resiliency. I think last year when we were faced with adversity, sometimes we would fold. And really seeing how they responded to that last game with the environment and the conditions that we had to play in. And then them being in the sun all day, I didn't think we were going to get a lot out of them that last game. And they really went out there and played their butts off. And even in practice, like Coach D said, they had a bad day on Monday, but on Tuesday they bounced back and they had a really good day. And then they stacked days. And so it's this team really bounces back and they surprise you every single time and time again. And it's we're going to surprise a lot of people this year.
Awesome. Well, I am looking forward to it. Hopefully Auburn fans are looking forward to it as well. That's it, man. We're about to get out of here. We want to thank Vintage 2298 for the wonderful food that we had an opportunity to eat. Thank you so much to Golden's Cast Iron for being the sponsor of this with this wonderful fire pit that we are around. We're out of here, man. You guys make sure that you are doing the necessary and liking the video, all that kind of stuff, man. The War Rapport, you got Ike Jones. Until the next time, and as always, War Eagle.
War Eagle.